guys, today we'll be making an adorable curly deco mesh wreath. What you will need, I have a 14-inch wreath ring, deco mesh in whatever colors you choose, scissors and a rotary cutter, and chenille stems. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so I have cut my mesh into 8-inch long pieces, and this time I've cut my stems in half. Sometimes I cut them into thirds, just depends on how I'm going to place them on my ring. I will link videos showing you that method in the description box down below. But this time I decided to go with halves because I'm going to attach the mesh around 2 stems as opposed to 1. I cut my stems into thirds. When I'm going around 1 ring at a time, that's when I use 1/3 of a stem. Either way works, it's just personal preference. Like I said, I've done both ways and they're both fine. Just depends on what you like. I have my 3 colors and I'm going to roll them into a cute little curl. So like that. And I'm going to crisscross them one on top of the other, making sure each color is visible and one isn't hidden behind another. So I crisscross all 3 of them just like that. Scrunch it in the center, take my stem, and I'm going to twist it a couple of times. And then I can flare it out, adjust it as much as I need, just like that. And what I like to do is alternate the color order. You can see all of the different colors and it's not like mainly one color on the top. Now if that's what you're going for, then you can definitely do so. But if you want all of your colors to show equally, then I like to kind of alternate the order that I place my mesh. Possibilities are endless. So I'm just scrunching it, twisting it a couple of times, and then I just kind of fan out my mesh. Make sure it looks good. And you can see it looks like a completely different bundle just by alternating the color order. Alright, so I'm going to get all of my bundles made before I start placing them on my wreath. I feel like doing it this way makes the wreath making process so much faster and smoother. All of my bundles are made, so I start placing them one behind the other and the wreath is made in no time. This is what the bundles are looking like. So cute. Alright, I'm going to get the rest of them made and then we'll start adding it to our wreath ring. Okay, so they're looking so cute already. Now we're going to start placing them on our wreath ring. Alright, so now I'm going to add my stems to my wreath ring. I leave it the normal color. You could definitely spray paint it white if you choose to do so, or blue or whatever color you want to match your decor. There are many ways to attach your wreath to your wreath ring. Again, I've used so many different methods. I will have all of them linked in the description box down below. You can check out the different methods and choose the one that works best for you. For this specific wreath, I left my stems in half instead of 1/3. Because instead of going around each individual ring, I'm going to take my stem and place it around the outer 2, inner 2, outer 2, inner 2, all the way around my ring. So I'll take my bundle, place it on the outer 2, just like that, and twist it a couple of times, and tuck it away. My next bundle will go on the inner 2 rings. And what I make sure of is I don't have 2 of the same color on top. So since I have the mint on top for this bundle, I'm going to go with the white on top and then the blue and mix it all up. So I don't have like 3 mints beside each other or 4 blues beside each other. I'm going to go on the inner 2 and twist a couple of times and then tuck it away. And then you can kind of maneuver and adjust it as much as you need to. Now, you can also go with the center 2 rings. I've done that as well. Possibilities are endless. The amount of bundles you have in each section depends on how thick and poofy you want your wreath to be. Sometimes I go with 3, 4, maybe even 5 or 6. It also depends on how much mesh you have in each bundle. But you can always go back and add more if you feel like your wreath isn't as poofy as you would like for it to be. Okay, so back to the outer 2 rings. I think I'm going to start with 4 bundles in each of my 6 sections. So outer 2, inner 2, outer 2, inner 2. And then the more you get placed, the poofier and fluffier it'll be. Or you could even slide it over and add in like a few more bundles, whatever you prefer. But you can see it's alternating. Alright, I'm going to get more bundles in place and show you what it's looking like. Okay, so we are halfway there. It's looking so cute and curly already. So this is with 4 bundles in each section. Again, I've added up to 6 bundles in each section. It's just whatever you prefer. Alright, let's continue on. There's the back. And there's the front. You can kind of just like fluff up and flare it out as much as you need to. Alright, so I have 4 bundles in each of my 6 sections for a total of 24 bundles. Again, you can go with more or less, whatever you prefer. I feel like this makes a pretty decent sized wreath. But if you want it even larger or poofier or thicker or fuller, then add more and adjust accordingly. Several times I just leave the wreath like this because I think it's so precious, but you could add an adorable sign to the center, add any other type of embellishment you'd like. What I've decided to add is this really pretty ribbon. So cute. It's 1/2 inch ribbon and 5/8 inch ribbon. And I've cut it into 11-inch long pieces. I have 3 of the blue and 3 of the green. And I'm just going to make cute little bows and then just place them throughout my wreath. And I have more detailed videos showing you how to make specific bows. I will link in the description box down below. But for this specific wreath, I'm just going to kind of tie the ribbon in a loop. Use my hot glue gun. So it's in a loop like that. I'm going to go ahead and get all of my ribbon looped. You can make larger bows. You can use wider ribbon. Whatever you prefer. Possibilities are endless. You could, like I said, not add any ribbon at all. You could drape the ribbon. Okay, so I have all of my ribbon looped. Now we're going to just make some quick little bows and hot glue it to our wreath. Scrunch it. Take my stem, which I just cut 1 stem into 6 pieces because that's all that I need. I'm just going to twist it and then just attach it. Usually I attach it all the way to the actual wreath ring, but since it's a small little bow, I'm just actually going to attach it to my mesh. So loop it around the mesh and then just twist it a couple of times and tuck it away. That way the bow is up higher and it's a little more visible as opposed to being all the way down on the wreath ring. Right, I'm going to continue doing this. Just scrunch it. Take my stem. Now you could also use longer stems and that way you can attach it to the actual wreath ring. I'm just alternating my two colors, and then I'm just looping it around the mesh like that, and then just twist it and tuck it away. Again, this is just a quick little bow just to add a little extra something to it. You could make larger bows, more intricate bows. Again, I have videos showing you how to do so that I will link in the description box down below. Alright. Just have all of my ribbons placed so that I'll know where I'm going with them. And I'm just going to do this for all 6 bows. And I'm not attaching them any special way. I'm just picking a piece of mesh and looping the stem around it. See if you can see. Looping it around the mesh and twisting it. And then tucking it away. So cute and precious already. Alright, let's get the other ones placed and we will be done. And you are all done. So cute, simple, and easy to make. Again, larger bows, smaller bows, wider ribbon. You can even add an adorable sign to the center, since this kind of looks like under the sea or ocean. You can add like a beach sign or seashells or starfish, whatever you prefer.